And our top story at 10 has the return of pro baseball in Pueblo taking a major hit tonight. We're getting answers, hearing from the man who wants to bring the Orem Owlz to the Steel City.
Something has changed tonight big time in just a few weeks since both sides announced that this project would be moving forward. So what has changed? News 5's Katie Blaze live in Pueblo. And Katie, these questions stem from some emails that were sent out today.
Robin Elizabeth, that's right. We learned that the owner of the Orem Owlz sent an email laying the blame squarely on the city and county of Pueblo, insisting they killed the deal. But county officials fired back, saying that they have gotten no news that Jeff Katofsky has formally pulled out yet. This whole thing causing a major stir in the Steel City. It was a new opportunity that people like Dave Dudley were looking forward to.
I was excited and I thought it'd be a neat thing.
Building a new baseball stadium and bringing a minor league team to Pueblo.
I would certainly think that this is something that would be good for our community.
But the plan that so many residents have been counting on, now in question.
I don't know where the final negotiations are at this point.
Jerry Pacheco, executive director of the Pueblo Urban Renewal Authority, says he received an email from Orem Owlz owner Jeff Katofsky Wednesday morning. While he's not sharing details of the email,
I have acknowledged that it does stress Mr. Katofsky's frustration with this process.
He believes it's regarding land promised to Katofsky for the stadium and downtown development.
Based upon that information, I did in fact send an email to the Urban Renewal Board of Commissioners that has somehow saw the light of day.
We obtained that email, which Pacheco writes, "It is with disappointment that I have to report that I have received word that the owner of the Orem Owlz, Jeff Katofsky, has declined to move forward with his plans to develop 3 hotels and will not move his team to Pueblo into a new to-be-built stadium."
That being said, it's up to Pueblo County to confirm, deny, or give an update as to where this project is.
Pueblo County sending out this statement a few hours later. Commissioner Sal Pace saying, as of today, no formal position has been taken. Katofsky telling us the same thing, but also that he was thrown some serious curveballs by the city of Pueblo and HARP Authority, and that they need to work through those things in order to move forward, adding that these new developments were unexpected and very different than what he was promised early on in negotiations.
In my humble opinion, there is a small window. What happens in that window will dictate the final direction.
On whether or not baseball has a future in Pueblo. Well, we also reached out to Pueblo City Council President Chris Nickel. He says with or without Katofsky, there are still huge financial questions the county needs to answer as far as how a stadium will be funded. He says he can't support this deal until he has all the answers. And of course, we will continue to keep you updated on this developing story. For now, always watching out for you, Pueblo County. Katie Blaze, News 5.